If you want to buy cheap FIFA 20 Ultimate Team coins, go and check out MMOPO.com and use the discount code EGHD for 8% off your order. What's going on, guys? Jack here. Welcome back to another video. Today we have another FUT Future Stars Academy player, Daniel James. So if you missed the previous video on how to unlock early guards, go and check that out. As you can see, I actually haven't unlocked all of his stuff yet, and these objectives, you don't need to always unlock all of the objectives to get a good card. So for example, I've currently got his 84. I'm probably going to stop at the 85 rated, and the same goes for this Future Stars James. I think the sweet spot is to stop just before the last card, unless you really want that final end card. So I'm going to show you how to unlock Daniel James as quickly as possible and talk to you about how you can do it. As you can see, assist-free goals with Premier League players. This can be done in any game mode. It doesn't say specifically in Rivals or anything, so that means any game mode. Squad battles, Rivals, probably FUT Champions or even online friendlies as well. Just assist-free goals with any Premier League players. And then when you've got this card, put him into a squad and score 2 goals. Again, you can do this in any game mode. You can do this in one game. It doesn't need to be separate games, so you can unlock this challenge very quickly. And then a Red Devil in the making, assist 2 goals using this card as well. This can be done in literally the same game as the Made in Wales challenge. Now this one's going to take a little bit more time because you have to score in 3 separate matches. You can do this again in squad battles, but that means you're going to have to play a 15-minute game of FIFA and then come out, play another 15-minute game of FIFA. If you're really confident in yourself, go into a game of Rivals and try to get a rage quit in 5 minutes. That'll be the quickest way to complete the challenge. It depends if you're in a low division in Rivals or if you're currently at your current level. It's going to be tougher to complete this challenge in Rivals. But personally, guys, this is a challenge which I do recommend doing more in squad battles, because this 75 rated card with 95 pace, although he's really fast, his finishing's terrible. He's only got 67 shooting, 77 dribbling, and 69 passing. So he's going to be very bad. He's going to feel literally like a silver card. If you actually have a look at his in-game stats here, so he's got a flat pace of 95, 95, good agility and balance, and also his dribbling, as I said, was quite low composure. But his finishing is only 68, and it's a very important stat, especially if you need to score goals with Daniel James. So try to complete as many of these challenges in squad battles if you can. Now for completing the first 4 challenges, you do unlock the Daniel James 80 rated card, which is much better. He actually gets a position change to a striker. Now as for his in-game stats, he does go up slightly in pace, 96 pace now, but his finishing goes up to 76, 87 shot power. Now guys, once you get the 80 rated Daniel James card, things do get a little bit tougher. They become more specific. So the first one is going to be score a volley using the 80 rated card on squad battles on at least semi-pro difficulty. I recommend completing this at the same time as your icon swaps offline tokens, if you've got any of those left, so that you can combine multiple objectives as you're doing this. Then you've got one, score a chip shot with 80 rated Daniel James as well. This is going to be very simple, especially against the CPU. The goalkeepers usually aren't very good and very responsive, especially if you play against a bronze team or something like that. Score a low driven shot in 4 separate squad battle matches, and this one's going to obviously take some time. I would say about 15 minutes per game, so this one's going to take about an hour to complete. But again, on professional difficulty, you can combine this with the other objectives for icon swaps too. Once you've completed this objective, you do unlock his 82 rated, which now moves to a right mid. For classic crosser, you need to assist 5 goals with a cross with Daniel James specifically. This one could be quite tough. What I recommend doing is holding down your bumper, so RB on Xbox and X on Xbox, and that provides like almost like an RBA pass, which is like a driven pass. That's probably the most efficient way to cross, or if you're literally crossing to a header, you need to hold down the X button on Xbox, or I think square on PlayStation. Now Dominant Dragon, this one shouldn't be too tough. Score 2 goals using the 82 rated card in 2 matches on legendary difficulty or above. Now obviously some people do find this game more difficult than others. What I do recommend is playing the weak teams in squad battles, the bronze teams on legendary. Even though it's on legendary, it's very easy. It's like you're playing on semi-pro difficulty. It's just extremely easy. Now this one is going to be quite time consuming. It says you need to score and assist with Daniel James in 8 separate squad battle wins on world class difficulty. Now this is something that it's obviously going to take more time, and people will be a bit disappointed at first glance, but at the end of the day, guys, this is something you only need to complete if you want his 86 rated card. You don't have to complete these last 2 objectives. Play 15 games with Daniel James in your starting lineup. This is for people that really want to go the step further to get his 86 rated card from his 82. What I recommend you doing, guys, is asking yourself, do you need this 86 rated card? Do you really want him? Do you have a connection to this card? And if you do, then complete the challenges. Now guys, I've done a little bit of maths here and just kind of worked out how long it should take you to unlock Daniel James as a card overall. Now to complete the first 4 challenges, well, to complete the first challenge, assist 3 goals with Premier League players, you can do this in squad battles in 1 game, so that's 15 minutes. The next 3 challenges can be simultaneously done, and you need to play in 3 separate matches to get this card. So that's going to take you about 45 minutes. So the first 4 challenges, it's going to take you an hour, and then you're going to unlock this 80 rated Daniel James. Now for an hour, to get this 80 rated card with 96 pace, 81 dribbling, and if you're a Man United fan or if you have a connection to him, for an hour's worth of playing the games whilst completing the icon swaps challenges, I think that's a pretty good place to stop. But if you want to go a step further, what you'll have to do is do the volley, you'll need to do the chip shot, and then you'll also need to score a low driven shot in 4 separate rival matches. Now I think you should be able to do this without missing any of these opportunities. I think as long as you score a low driven shot in 4 matches, whilst at the same time, once you've done that low driven shot, spend the rest of the game trying to score a chip shot or trying to score a volley, you should be able to have this done in also an hour. So for 2 hours, you get an 82 rated. For 1 hour, you get an 80 rated. That's what I'm doing in my head mathematically right now. And then finally, guys, to go from the 82 rated to the 86, it's going to take you about 2 hours, because to score 5 assists, it should be straightforward. You should be able to do that in 8 matches. You have to score an assist in 8 matches with Daniel James. That's going to take you about 2 hours, and then all of these sub challenges will come underneath the wonderful winger ones. So you should be able to have these all done in under 2 hours. And then the consistent performer, some people might misread this. It says play 15 games with Daniel James in your starting lineup. This means any version of Daniel James. It doesn't need to be his 82 rated. So you'll have this done before you have wonderful winger done, probably. Now personally, guys, I'm probably going to be stopping off at the 80 rated cards or the 82 rated cards. I don't see myself personally grinding all the way to get the 86 rated. I don't think it's worth my time, and I don't think I'll actually use this card even if I got him to 86 rated. Let me know in the comments what you guys are doing. Are you going to stop at the 80 rated, the 82, or are you going to go all the way and get the 86 rated? Now, if you've enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, make sure you drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe as well. Any kind of new player challenges that come out, I always cover them as quickly as possible on how to complete them as fast as possible as well. When you do subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell as well. We get notified when I do upload a new video. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.